Welcome back to the Frenchie's world. Yes, it's me, Frenchie, and I am back at it again with another video. A video for who? A video for you guys. Yes. You guys, we are going to talk about, yes, me and Bodak, we are going to talk about what's going on today as we speak, you know, with the whole coronavirus. COVID-19.
Well, we started talking about we were talking about the rioting and marching and protesting, and what's your views on that?
Well, you know, for me, girl, like I would really be out there and everything. I would really like be a part of it because it's a lot of crap going on with these police officers, and it's not right. But you know, like, yeah, I really would be out there marching.
Would you be like joining the riots and like fighting with the officers or anything?
No, I would stand and deliver in March. I'll stand and deliver in March. Like, you know, you see like all these like kids and stuff out there. Like kids and people like our age out there, probably like in their 30s, and they're just out there breaking into like these stores and whatever. That's not, and we got others that's out there too. Yeah, so we got others out there that's like helping us going along and getting an understanding. But there's another percentage of the others that's breaking into these stores, tagging on the wall, because there's whites that's helping us too, and they understand. You know, you got others like them, and then they're just breaking into these stores and stealing these shoes, clothes, electronics, or
so you
whatever,
wouldn't go out there and like
whatever.
get you like a good Xbox or
No, cause like listen, you guys listen. That's not helping Black Lives Matter. That's giving the police just makes them like, okay, you want to do that, then you're not gonna give us a reason to be like, dang, we are doing that. It is wrong. There is a small percentage of black people that are going along and breaking into places, graffiti on the wall, burning things up, and breaking windows. That's not good. That's not helping. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that to your own people? And the small percentage of the black people and the other percentage of others, they're not realizing that they're breaking black-owned businesses as well. And that's what frustrates me. And I don't understand that. Like, what are you... But, you know, like I said in my last video, the best way to do this and make the police get an understanding where we're coming from and they can go along with us is held your head high, forward, straight, and just march.
But what about social distancing? Like, whatever happened to, you know, us saying, wait, hold up, I thought the coronavirus was outside. I thought we were quarantined. You know, I personally...
I know, you know what? About that, I was like, yeah.
Because I be seeing memes and stuff, and it was a meme saying like, oh, so we just gonna forget about the coronavirus?
Right, because there's this...
And I was thinking, like, personally, I was like, oh my God,
so
like,
right.
The government has told the world to stay inside.
Yeah.
In other countries, they're not going about those rules so kindly. You know what I'm saying? And I just personally feel like us as Americans, we have the privilege to be able to go outside for essentials and for food and for necessities. So I personally feel that, you know, not only is not only do we have that ability, all this stuff that's going on as far as like everyone coming together and trying to stand up for something that has been going on. Yes, I understand that the people are tired. The minorities, you know, we are minorities. You know, we're tired. We're not rich people. We don't live, have yachts and boats and things like that.
There's
you know
this one girl that I know that's on Instagram, and she lives in North Carolina, or South Carolina, one of those two. She lives somewhere over there. But she was like, I thought we were supposed to social distancing. Didn't it is quarantine on halftime? And I was like, I wrote in the reply. I was like, girl, I was saying the same thing too. What? And she liked it, and I was like, yeah.
Everything, they're putting everything on social media. You know, and it's like everything on the media is having everybody like acting like bots. Like first we had the coronavirus, then boom, we forgot about the coronavirus, and now we're on to this, and now we're on this. Like the information that goes through our brain goes so fast that we can't even focus on one thing at a time and get one thing fixed as a people. And I just personally feel like, you know, it's unfortunate that black lives are dying. Like my friends who are not black and who do not go through the same discrimination as we do, that because they are out there marching, that's great, that's so wonderful, but I'm not gonna commend those people because, you know, they also want to listen to our music, act like us, just do everything that we do. So yeah, be like our ancestors and go out there and march with us when these black lives are dying, you know, and show that you're here, you know, for us. And I think it's so wonderful. But the reason why I'm saying that is because my point is, you know, Frenchie saw the advertisement thing and then you couldn't like donate to the cause. And I was just thinking like before that cause there was hold on before that cause there was the COVID-19, donate to coronavirus. And I'm like, who knows after this if we're gonna be donating to the next epidemic on the media, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's just like, if I donate to all these causes and we not fixing the one at a time, you know what I'm saying? And Black Lives Matter is not something new. Right. It's something old, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
but why stop doing this?
Don't stop donating, because like if you can, you know?
Look, these white people, well, you want them to overpower us still? No, we're going to get out there and do it.
But that's what you said.
But then again,
you said, well, this is a new generation. Yes. And we not doing that, girl. We not sitting on the back of no bus. Girl, we're not doing nothing that our ancestors were doing. So black people, to me, I'm not worried as a black person. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so worried when it comes to the people, the white people trying to push up on us and try to bully us and try to remind us. Like, I'm not scared of white people because we have another video coming soon about the neighbor.
Yeah,
the neighbor.
Okay, so let's go back.
So we're going to get to that.
So let's go back to the coronavirus.
I just have so many feelings about Black Lives Matter.
Okay, let me get on this. Okay. Let's go back to the coronavirus. Okay. Yes, corona is here. Correct. Yes, got that.
But riddle me this. Why did people forget? How do people forget that fast? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, but listen to what I'm saying though. Listen, just hear me out. Yes, the coronavirus is here. Yes. But we're so far in it now at this point where it's like, what's after that? It's just what they're saying. It's like it's just some BS. So it's some BS.
But
so what I
remember when it first came about, they said,
but listen,
you might hold on. This is a good conversation.
But listen. Now it's here, but it's not like how everybody thinks. But who am I to say? I don't know.
Right, because what I'm saying is they told us.
Who am I to say? Because I'm not the doctors, I'm not the people in the labs. But what's really giving these people coronavirus even more to catch it is these vaccines. When people want to go get checked and see, let me go check and see if I have the corona. A lot more.
When they first brought up the coronavirus, they said that we might be quarantined for a year. First, they didn't know when we was going to be able to come outside. Yep. So it's like, people, when you say I feel like we're too far, we're so far into corona that we don't know
Yeah.
We don't know what
why,
is happening. All we know is people is dying.
That's why I said...
So the last thing we need is an officer killing somebody. We already got Corona killing everybody.
Right.
And Corona, one thing Rona don't do, she don't discriminate.
Yeah, but I really...
Rona don't discriminate, but these officers do. So that's why it's such a big topic right now. Like, why are we discriminating against each other in 2020 when we got bigger things fighting against humanity? But that's what I'm saying. And it might be a disease for all of us.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I really think it's that the corona is here. They found the germ.
White people been wanting us to social distance. They've been wanting us to stay in the house.
So my thing is, they
I'm tired of it.
Yeah, they found the germ, whatever. So they made it into a vaccine to see if anybody else will catch it. That's what's really giving people the corona, and that's why you're hearing people passing away. And it's like, yeah. See, now they're doing a little bit too much, and they know they have it, and they're doing it to people. This is what I believe. They're giving it to people so they can tell the media, oh no, we're still looking for it, and it's not that. So they can make
the news?
So yeah, here and there. So they can like keep everything still. To date still, and everybody's mind can still be on it, so they can get paid more. Their money could get bigger.
But then again, I was saying that same thing about people rioting and looting. Why would I go out there to protest and then it turns into a riot loot situation, and then I'm sitting, and then I'm out there supposed to be standing for a cause, but now I'm going to jail. And you just showed me the fine to get out of the bail money to get out of jail, and you get paid. They get paid every time we go to jail.
Right.
So just like you saying how they vaccinated people with the corona, so you can run to and pay them to get the cure. They're gonna be and listen. Now is the time as humans to do this and breathe. People screaming that they cannot breathe. They told us that the coronavirus is gonna mess with our respiratory system.
Isn't that like the same thing like 5G? Like,
but the 5G is the people going crazy.
Right.
The 5G is the only difference between black people dying by officers is the fact that we are filming it now.
Right.
It's in our face. It's on our phones. It's everywhere now. Just like how the coronavirus is everywhere now. It's all in our face. And sometimes you have to unplug. I was telling Frenchie the other day. I'm depressed. I'm sad.
Oh yeah, but
I'm discouraged. You know, I was like, 2020 gonna be my year. Everything was going. Wasn't everything going good? Yeah. Wasn't everything going? And then you mean to tell me that the 2020 came to a stop sign? Like,
right. That's what.
And we all looking at each other in the car like, why you stop?
That's what everybody was thinking. Like, oh, this is gonna be the year, it's a new decade, and boom.
Yes.
Boom, like.
So it's just like me personally, as a person, I don't get caught up in the madness, because I just personally feel like it's so many things working against our sanity already that I don't want to be contributing to somebody else losing their sanity.
Right.
And then I personally feel like, you know, I can say my opinion, but I was already saying my opinion, and I was offending people that wasn't black and that wasn't black. Like, I was like, wait, I thought it was an attack on me, and I was being discriminated against, even as a gay person.
Right.
Shout out Pride Month.
Yes.
This is the same.
This is Pride Month. This is June.
This
Pride
is my
Month
life.
all around the world.
This is my life. So I'm glad I see the young people. I'm 25. I can honestly say, God, thank you for letting me see 25, because I'm actually sitting back. Like, I can look back and be like, the younger generation is going out there marching. The other races are coming more together to come out there and march. But also, you got people, officers. Did you know they had officers dressed up as rioters, putting bricks and stuff? So when everything, and breaking windows, just so people can, that fight, and the 5G click off and everybody be like,
we need a cure!
Why, the only cure is bed rest. Anything I give you would only be a placebo.
Where do we get these placebos?
Maybe there's some in this truck.
oh, it's a broken window at Target. Ah!
You know,
and then
what?
it be on The Simpsons. They been showing this shit on The Simpsons. Like, that's how humans work. We're kind of like dumb. We're so smart that we're dumb. Like,
yeah, but But let me elaborate on this.
Okay.
Let me tell you what's going on right now. Like, not Corona, but
Just like.
but no, not Corona. But this whole like marching and the riots and stuff. What's going on right now that we are seeing is not good for the kids to be seeing. It's not good at all. There was this little girl, I think she was like 13 or something like that of age, and she was tearing up and like giving her press thing, whatever, on live too. She was crying up, and her speech talk was good too. I was like, whoa. Who worked on you to elaborate like that? But she was really tearing up and she was really feeling the emotion. But no, at the same time, this is not good. What's going on and what we are seeing.
We have to put masks on our kids. Because
but listen though. There's this brutality that these police officers are doing to us black people. It's not good for the kids to see. Not even just in the black culture, in all cultures, because they are all seeing it. That's not good to see, and that's what they're learning right now. And if this doesn't get any better, that's all they will know. That's all they will know from the age from age 0 to the age of 10.
But just imagine, that's what they were saying in the beginning of the coronavirus. If these kids that are wearing masks, what if they grow up forever wearing masks? There's people in China that live like this.
Yeah.
Because their air is fucked up. They fucked up their own air, making us shit to send across them to the whole wide world. Then when stuff went mad, China was the first motherfuckers to dump all their chickens and all their pigs and all the stuff that they sent to other countries. They was throwing it all away. Everybody sitting there like, why they throw? And China was like, girl, ain't nothing going on. America was like, girl, why you throwing all them chickens away, girl? Because you know America knows that we bullies.
Right.
We be in every other country information, and we gonna put a base over here. We're gonna put a base over here. Like, wait, hold on, we're our own country. Oh well, we're America. So America was like. And, you know, China, we don't fuck with China like that. China don't play no games. But China was, you know, throwing chickens and said, America said, girl, what did you doing? And China was like, girl, nothing. Girl, somebody said something about a virus. But, you know, there should be a vaccine in like 2 weeks, girl. You know all these viruses.
Oh, my God.
America, you know, she ghetto. America. Right. She was like, oh, okay, girl. And then she came back and she was just like, China, why is everybody dropping dead, girl? Right. And it was like, remember that virus I told you about, girl? We working on it, girl. And then when it went global, then hold on, bitch. Now I know damn well this ain't got nothing to do with the virus, right? And China was like, look, y'all started it, because didn't they say when China tweeted back to Trump when he was like, the Chinese virus? They said, honestly, we think y'all military gave it to us. They said that? That is molecular warfare or molecular warfare, where it's basically like an atomic bomb, but it's so small and it destroys so much at one time. And then something that can be transmitted through a touch. Like, you can't even touch each other now. Right. So it's just like, how we go from touching each other to riding and looting. You think you're not breaking the law? The law told you to stay inside, but now y'all outside riding and looting? You don't think they finna charge you an arm and a leg? This is America. We are worth money. Our lives have value. We can't be throwing our lives away, throwing our minds away. We can't just give up that easy. If we want to fight, you have to fight here too. Right. And they had the upper hand on us for so long that rioting and looting is not the answer to. Hold on, what's the answer to the coronavirus? Because we been trying to figure out this Black Lives Matters answer. Like, hold on, let's look. Right. You know, in school they teach you one thing at a time, and then they give you a big ass test. Right. And everybody's failing the motherfucking test, and I'm sitting here like, the test was to stay in the house, and you failed. Right, right. Unless it's essential, unless you are going to get money. If you're breaking the law, that's when martial law comes in, because they're going to say, we're all not listening now. They're going to treat us like a whole. Then the people who were listening are going to get upset and be like, oh, hell no. Now I'm rioting and looting because I'm mad because y'all not going to keep me in my house. But when I first heard about coronavirus, before it all got blasted everywhere, China was putting metal doors.
Cause you came to the
Tell
the
'em.
kitchen. You came to the kitchen and was like, Frenchie, look what's going on in China. I was like, wait, what? You was like, it's called the corona. I was like, wait a minute, corona. What is this? And then what happened like 2 days later or whatever, boom.
Everywhere. The world changed.
Yeah, they're having.
You would have thought I was a prophet.
Yeah, they're.
You would have thought I was a prophet the way everything just blasted everywhere. It was on the news every day. It was at 1 month, it was like 2 months, we just all we see is coronavirus.
Right.
In our face, blasted. So where you have to unplug, because this is, if it is 5G, if you keep seeing something over and over and over, you never know, you might go crazy. Just like, and it's relating to the people that are writing. But
right.
But the thing is, my point is, when I came to you, and China, they went to people's, like, the military martial law came and boarded people in their house. They was digging holes.
Oh yeah.
They was digging holes through the roof and stuff to come out and get food to get.
Remember in China, they're putting the metal on the door?
Yeah, and then remember I told you with the little drone and he was telling her to go back in the house?
Yeah.
There was like, and she was like, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, it was the police department that was doing that. But that was scary though.
Let me tell you, I'm an Aquarius. We can watch the age of Aquarius. We have reached the age of Aquarius. We came out of the era of Pisces. Era of Pisces had to do with guidelines like religion. That was the birth of religion. They started vaccinating us through liquids. So when you go get a vaccination, you get a liquid vaccination. That's when things started. Water became more so prominent in society. Just not just water itself, but just the way things were working. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, religion, telling people, oh, you can't do this. So people weren't going crazy and rioting and looting. You know, it was like, oh, if you riot and loot, you're gonna go to hell. Because thou also say, you shall not steal. And if you go around killing people and murdering everybody, you're going to hell. Because God says, and then at the beginning of religion, if you didn't believe in God, you were dying right on the spot. That was the era of Pisces. These are the guidelines you must follow. Or you're going to burn in hell.
I be pushing guidelines a lot. I have that on my screensaver on my phone.
But I'm showing you the connection of why you say things, and I'm listening to you as a Pisces and understanding you as, you know, being an Aquarius. Like, okay, I get it. Because, like I said, in the beginning, in that time and era, when religion first came about, if you were not a believer of God, you were a witch. And they burned you alive because you didn't believe in God. You were practicing Satanism. So after that happened for so many years, people just started following the rules. They was like, because the Pope and the Catholics and these people, they gonna come after me if I don't do this and that, and if I don't be a good human being. So then now we get into the era where, oh, there's so many millions of religions. Everybody got a religion, you know what I'm saying? And then there's that one religion that's humanity. And that's the spiritual side, where we're just not physically doing the right thing. We gotta spiritually do the right thing. And spiritually doing the right thing is standing up for one another. But that's why they were saying you can't be chanting, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, because they just told us we wasn't gonna be able to breathe because of the coronavirus. Now we all screaming we can't breathe because one man died because he couldn't breathe because the man had his knee in his neck. Yeah, and now we all saying that all around the world. No, wait, hold on.
It's just to remember. It's just to give the police to remember. No, don't try to walk away and not.
But how you know they're not pressing the button saying like, let's see if the 5G's working? Okay, we're gonna post, say I can't breathe, boom. The whole world saying it. Oh, this is working pretty good.
Hey, look,
You got the whole world saying, hold on, check China. Are they saying it too?
I don't want to go that deep. But listen, I don't want to go that deep, but we got to though. But then again,
we got to. Because like I'm telling you, we're in the age of Aquarius, we're in the age of technology. You have to be advanced. You have to understand that this right here can control you. You saw the human evolution when it went from ape to human, and then the last one, human was the one with a phone connected to his hand.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to evolve with this. We can't just, okay, our old school people, okay, they don't have to evolve. And I'm not saying we don't have to march. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I said my ancestors marched for me. That's what I said. I said they marched for me. They paved the way.
Right.
So I could sit here while people was marching and riding and looting. Because marching and riding and looting is 3 different things. That's why I said, I was on her like, and the next thing I'm gonna say, we vandalizing. So it's gonna be riding, looting, vandalizing. And then by the time they max your charges up, you in jail for life.
Yep.
No, I'm not falling for the trick. They just trying to get you out there so they can put your names in the system.
Right.
The people that ain't never did nothing, now the innocent people coming out to stand up for something that, and then now I'm in jail because, girl, I saw them Jordans, and I saw 5 people come out with a brand new pair of Jordans, girl, and I really wanted them Jordans so bad, and they was right there standing in front of my face. I ran to the store and I got them, girl. Booming.
When did you do that?
No. I'm saying that's how people thinking.
Oh, yeah.
The people that didn't go there to ride and loot, they just went there to march.
Oh, yeah. No.
And then
that's what you need to do. You need to march.
No, I'm saying, and then they get there and they that moment happens.
Yeah, they're like, hold on, wait a minute. Might as well break everything.
I might as well get them. If it's arm reach away.
Right.
Because that's basically our human mind. Right. And now you're in jail for rioting and looting and breaking the law. And then that's when they're going to enforce martial law. And that's what we were...
Right. It's a lot going on. We got coronavirus going on. And then these riots and
now we're
marches
have
going
martial
on.
Law.
Maybe, yeah.
That's going to be the next thing.
That's what Trump was saying, though. He was saying something like that. And I didn't really get deep.
Trump said, if you loot, we shoot.
He did?
That's what he said.
She also said that you said you were going to beat her ass next week.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. What I said was if she keep trying me, I'm going to beat her ass in 2 next week. It was Thursday. She was going to blink. It was going to be Wednesday. That's what I said.
Miss Savage.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Dang, that's crazy.
So I'm trying to tell you, girl, like... It was so funny because I had called a house meeting. I was just like, oh my God, we got to get together and figure out what's going to happen. Because I just knew it was more than just the coronavirus.
Right.
I knew it wasn't just going to be people dropping dead. It was going to be straight madness. And I'm trying to tell you, when martial law comes...
I don't know how to stand alone. I knew from the beginning in this competition.
I'm not even going to say I told you so. I'm just going to in my room and close the door and go like this. No, I'm gonna do like the New York meme. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on, and when you knock on my door and come in, I'm gonna be sitting on my bed like this.
Right.
Because that shows Flav that he has a solid woman in the house.
She was just like that. I swear to God, watch the insert gonna have you dead. That's exactly, I promise you, that's exactly how I'm finna be. As soon as they say, well, the news come on. Well, you gonna come and tell me because I'm gonna be unplugged from the Matrix. I'm gonna be unplugged. I'm gonna be like, I ain't even gonna say I told you so. You gonna be like, girl, well, TJ. And I'm gonna be sitting there like this on the bed with the sunglasses on. You be like, we in martial law.
Yeah.
I've been missing my family.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm torn. California is just right next door, but it's just like, oh my God, like, we have the right to travel. We have the right of freedom of speech. We have the right to go outside. What if they tell us we don't have those rights no more?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to say these things to convince, you or anything, because you got your own opinion about stuff, but I personally feel like humanity. I'm a Aquarius, and Aquarius is about humanitarian. If you're not a humanitarian, if you don't care about people, like people out here marching for Black lives, that's because people care about Black people. That's because people care about other people. The officers don't give a fuck about your life. So it's like, it's a spiritual battle. It's spiritual warfare. I don't care. This is my belief. I don't care if nobody agrees. This is my belief. It's a spiritual battle within ourselves now. It's not, you're not going to fix things by rioting and looting. You're going to fix things within. And you're going to go out and do the right thing. But people don't think like that. So you can't change people thinking, especially with the 5G shit going on. So that's just my personal opinion, me just being funny and putting it all together and trying to find the humor in it. Because like I said, I've been very sad. I've been very depressed. I've been like, what the fuck? What's going on? What's finna happen? And then would you say it reminds you of what? The Hunger Games.
Yeah. That's yeah. This whole like quarantine that we've been going through, and like how we go to the grocery store and don't be like no foods really stocked up, or like no cleaning supplies.
I was shocked. I was shook.
No toilet paper, no paper towels.
We ran into this old lady, remember, she was in her little wheelchair, she was like, I've never seen this in all my life.
Right.
I've never. And then I started talking to her, I said, I know, Miss. I don't know what I said. I said, Grandma, I know. I just called her Grandma. I didn't even know the lady. I know Grandma. Right. This is messed up. She said they just took everything. I felt like they took from my grandma in that moment. I was like, yeah. And this ain't happened to her generation. She was like, baby, you be safe. Something happening. And she just and I was saying all my stuff and how I'm talking right now back. She was like, And she was throwing her little opinion, and I love talking to people like that. Those is friends to me. Those are the type of friends I have. I be having old friends. Like, I really like people, like, of course I know people my age. I associate with people my age. That's who I hang out with. But
don't put your feet on that.
All right, because I'm shaking it. But yeah, it's like your old friends gonna be the most genuinest friends you would ever run across, or your grandparents, or that's why family's so important, because you stay connected to those roots, to where people can pass down information to you and pass down wisdom. And even sometimes wisdom doesn't only come through words, it comes through a feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Where you see the look on your grandma's face, or you see your friend putting masks on her kids, and the kids don't know what they. I ain't never grew up like in my life of growing up. I never.
That's the thing. That's the thing. These kids don't understand what's going on, and they're just going along with it. Yeah. And that's their life that they are going through right now. And then when I was their age, or when Bodak was their age, or your mom, or your dad, or your auntie, or uncles, never went through nothing like this. Okay, yeah.
Never was told as a kid. Or your grandma was never told as a kid she couldn't go outside and climb a tree.
But listen though. No, listen. Corona.
We don't even climb trees no more. We be on our phones. The kids be like.
Yeah, but listen to me though. Listen. They say coronavirus was once upon a time back in the 50s, but it was never like how it is today.
Well, you know, like you said, it was manufactured to be something that was destructive. And if that's the case, look at like correlating to the kids not knowing nothing that was going on. Think about when America dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. In Japan. And them kids, like, I was shook. I had to learn history. Like, this stuff is real out here. Listen, I was in history class, and we had to watch the Nagasaki, whatever you call it.
Right.
And it was a movie. We watched the informational documentary, and then we watched the movie. And it was like, one day in Japan.
You know what's going to happen?
Hold on, let me tell you. It was like, one day in Japan, da-da-da-da, everything was, and then boom, everything on fire. Everything on fire. And then they had a moment where the mom was screaming for her daughter and she couldn't move. And then even after that, guess what? Radiation. Nothing there was the same. The survivors weren't survivors. They were deformed. They were weird. And that was real life. And then guess what? After that first day, they came back the next day and dropped the second atomic bomb. And it was the first bomb in in world history, and it was made by America. So for China, I'm not trying to get your channel, like, oh, you can't be talking about this, but because I'm just like, this is how I feel.
Speak your mind,
if America
girl.
could get away, if America could get away with a crime like that, and it just be a part of world history, and China is saying, and China done provided everything. We in debt with China. We owe China, and China said, I think y'all gave us the shit now that I think about it, because y'all pushing this coronavirus like so hard, like it came from us, like there's no, like maybe it did, or maybe it started. That's what that's what, and that's why they had another thing where it was like black people aren't I guess murderers or something, like Black Lives Matter. No, they were saying like basically all lives matter, but they were showing like how we all get discriminated against, like police brutality. They had a black person, they was like Chinese person coronavirus, and it was like Mexicans, they was like illegal or aliens and stuff. And everybody has these titles, and America is a bitch. I'm trying to tell you, like, I love her, cause you know I don't want no beef with her, I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want no smoke with her. But I'm saying, like, if she stay in the house, it's not that I don't want to go outside. It's just that I personally feel a little more safer in the house. Meaning that when you were saying, like, when the bars started opening and stuff like that, I really don't want to go to a bar to a club if they turn into a lounge. Now I'm sitting down at a club, like, no, that's not my life. That was in my parents' life. That was in my grandparents' life. Like, when you go to a club, you go to party. You go to, you know, and then it's like at the parks, they got little circles where you can't even just meet people at the park no more. You can't meet, they're basically saying don't network, and that's how people make money. Then there was a lot of social media people that was, you know, that was like, oh, you find out who your real friends is, because, you know, this pandemic, people not supporting me and people not sharing my stuff and da-da-da-da, like real big people that, you know, now just things are just so different. Like, I remember you told me, and it just didn't click to me because I just be trying to be so numb to the bullshit. But you said nothing will ever be the same.
Right, nothing will never be the same anymore. It will not, nope. She made her mark, and
it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Because think about it, we on to the next thing. We ain't even fixed Corona. Now what if they jump back to Corona and be like, yeah, Corona is doing... Ooh, I'm getting a headache.
Yeah.
I'm getting a headache.
Yeah, that's so true, girl. But but next thing you know...
I'm sorry, I be having...
Ooh, I don't know what's going on with Bodak, but anyways...
Sorry. I just had a little headache right here. All in this area.
But anyways, you know what you're gonna see soon, or maybe soon. Tomorrow's never promised. You're gonna start seeing people do this.
What that mean?
Peace. Hunger Games.
What did you learn in the Hunger Games? I'm curious. So, to see what I can learn, because we're gonna watch the movie. Don't tell me nothing about the movie. Just tell me what did you learn from it.
No, listen.
So I can understand. Try to correlate it to these times.
You need not watching movies, but no, listen, because they got real messages in there.
Yeah, give me.
But listen, though,
give me some good key messages.
In Hunger Games, I don't know if I'm coming for you guys out there, but I kind of see that you guys already seen Hunger Games or know about it, but Bodak don't be watching. So listen,
I don't watch movies, y'all.
Yeah, so listen, in Hunger Games is more like the poor was doing okay, and then out of nowhere it was like, no, you guys are not gonna be like normal anymore. You guys are gonna be poor. And then
like poor?
Yeah, like poor. but you're gonna be able to have homes and stuff, but you're gonna be poor. And when you go get groceries, you're limited to what you have there.
Wait, that was in the movie too?
Listen.
I'm scared. No, come on. No. See, look, I promise you, this is why I don't watch movies, because my mind don't,
No, but listen though.
Okay, I'm listening, but do you understand why?
Yeah, but listen.
Okay, go.
Girl, listen.
I gotta get into it.
Listen.
I'm an empath.
I am not
It's hard for me to watch movies.
Okay. In Hunger Games, like I was saying, they limit people from like going grocery shopping and stuff like that, but they don't really go grocery shopping. But they do, but they don't, because they go hunting too. So yeah, and that and everything, and then they have like the rich come down, like some of these certain people come down from the rich side, and they come and choose different people, but they do like a raffle. They spin this thing, and it has people's names on it, and then they pick, like, I forgot how much people, but they pick certain people, and they go in a game. Rich people like to watch the poor people fight and kill each other. And what's going on right now? Isn't that kind of similar?
The coronavirus was the great equalizer, where it put everybody on the same playing field.
Oh, luckily,
Hunger Games.
Yeah, you're not the Kardashians. Luckily, Jay-Z and Beyonce became billionaires. You're not them, so that's why you don't see them out there. What do we see? We seen Jay-Z. We seen Chance the Rapper.
But they donated. But they definitely donated. That's what I'm saying. I'm a minority. I can't donate. I'm sorry. I'm not in that tax bracket to really donate any type of thing that can change the world. Now Jay-Z can. Beyonce can. Those are my people. Shout out to them. But I feel like everybody's playing on the same playing field right now. And so the rich people, the wealthy people that you're talking about, they could step it up and start donating, because if they have all this money, they could put that into these causes and help the over outcome of the world. Trust me, there's people that are helping and are donating, and don't feel bad if you cannot donate, or don't try to compare the Black Lives donation to the coronavirus donation, because like I said, when you go through social media, it's gonna be something else they're gonna ask you to donate to. That's gonna be some type of worldly thing, because like you said, things will never be the same. We're living in different times where the media is really pushing certain type of agendas. And one minute they're saying wear a mask, you don't have to wear a mask, save the mask for the doctors. Now they're saying everybody supposed to wear a mask. Then everybody got selling masks on every corner, and then you got fashion design masks, and it didn't got out of hand. What happened to the regular? Then kind of find out you ain't supposed to be wearing a cloth mask. So everybody just making money off of these things. I thought about making masks when they first came out, but I was like, you know what? I'm not finna. They said stay inside. I'm not finna be passing out no damn mask. Hell, they might say I'm breaking the law because I'm passing out contaminated masks because I didn't pass it out with my hands. Like, I didn't properly distribute them. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you can't even be a human now without breaking the law.
Right.
So that's just my opinion. Some people are going to take it not serious. Some people are just going to adjust and be like, well, yeah, that's just how the things are. Put our mask on and just go about our day. And like, I guess in the Hunger Games, where one day they just said, you can't do this shit no more. Da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? That's how some people are going to adapt. And some people are going to have that same mentality that's going to be that divide and not work as a team and selfishness. And da-da-da. Like I said, it's a spiritual battle. It's who you are in the inside that's going to actually overcome in this world, because your brain is what keeps everything running. Your brain is the machine. Their brain is the only thing they cannot replicate, that man cannot replicate. They done made you could get an artificial heart. They got artificial everything, but they don't have no artificial brain. They don't know how our brain works. So, but they do know how to manipulate it with the things that they put in our faces, the things that we consume, with the things that we learn. Like even racism, it's a learned behavior. People are not born racist. It's a learned behavior. So if you grow up in a white home, regardless if you're black, your skin can be like, you saw the Boondocks, Uncle Ruckus. That nigga's skin was black, and that nigga was the most racist black. person, not even black. He was the most racist person
He was the most racist black person.
Right, but I'm saying just
Towards
in general.
the black people.
Just in general, he was the most racist person on that show.
Yeah, he was. I don't even. Oh wait, there was a few other racist people, but
that's another thing we need to binge watch: the Boondocks.
Right.
Because I'm trying to tell you, this stuff that we seen on TV, on the Hunger Games, on the Boondocks, and then you can learn from what those people did wrong on TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I personally feel like working as a team is the smartest thing. And if whoever don't want to work, like even in a business, your business will not be successful if you do not have a team. If you don't have a coworker, a team lead to watch over the coworkers, and a supervisor, and a chain of command, and da-da-da-da. That's why I feel like with the writing and stuff, there has to be a chain of command. You can't just, y'all should start doing stuff more on paper. The pen is powerful. They said it's more powerful than the sword. So start writing it on paper. And you know how when they be sending all them little letters to the Senate office, and see, I don't know every little thing, the judicial branches and stuff like that, but the Supreme Court, they be sending that stuff up there, and if enough people vote and do it, then they have to pass it. Mm-hmm. Well, now the officers cannot discriminate, or it'll be against the law, meaning that they go to jail for something, or if an officer is seen doing the things he did to Floyd, he is in jail for life. Mm-hmm. That's a law. That's just something. You know, it's been going on for so many years. Next one of y'all officers kill a black person, you're going to jail for life. We're not finna debate, talk about it, march about it, nothing. You're going to jail for life. For any officer that does it in the United States. But they're not gonna pass that law. And we're not doing it, and we're not trying to, I guess, my bad. We're not trying to, we're not approaching things in that manner. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how did the Hunger Games fix their problems?
Like, you just gotta watch the movie.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm just curious to know because of the conversation, right? I'm curious to know because that might help me think of something else. And even if we don't keep all this good conversation, then we might be like, oh, we could skip that and then still have other stuff. And then honestly, the stuff that we're talking about, this is the stuff that people are thinking. This is the stuff that's been on my mind that I have not been expressing, that that I've been so depressed and sad about, Because when I first seen this, I already, like, this whole rioting and looting thing, I wasn't necessarily thinking of that when I first thought of coronavirus. But when they started talking about the 5G, and I'm just like, how would coronavirus be 5G? And then all of a sudden things start happening.
Yeah.
It's like, wait. Watch the news, but listen not with one, but with two ears. Mm-hmm. And pay attention to what's going on. Because you can do whatever you want to do in this world. But when the government says you can't, like I said, they gonna sit there and let you throw rocks at them. And they're gonna sit there and act like, oh yeah, keep it at, oh, you guys are breaking stuff, okay, whatever. And then, like I said, they're saying that there's undercover officers, they're the ones who burning all the buildings down. And we talking about, look at those beautiful fires. Yeah, get out there and march and loot. And they're putting all that in one. Get out there and protest and da-da-da-da. And burn the city down. Now we telling other people to go and do that. But then when it starts happening to your community, then you like, wait, hold on. Wait, something ain't right. It's not the people out there protesting. It's the police burning y'all cities down. Burning y'all banks and all your stores. And you see how many people lined up? You just imagine somebody breaking the window and saying, "Bring back this shit." All the people that was outside.
Yeah, but it's not really it's like some, but it's not really the police burning places down though. It's more people that's saying, "Hey, we understand, we get it."
But like you said, they're attacking black-owned businesses. Yeah. What black people?
No, but listen, they don't know. It's just the owners know.
But
there's a lot of people that's going out there. They don't know what they're breaking into. They don't.
And people are dying.
Some of the people have never seen the place, but they know there's good shit and they're just breaking into it. But they don't know it's black-owned businesses. Same thing with someone.
But why aren't they
conscious? No, but listen.
Why aren't they conscious?
Yeah,
though?
but listen though. It goes with the same thing with a small percentage of us black people. Not saying me, not saying you, but there's a percentage of the black culture that is breaking black-owned businesses as well. But they don't even know it is black-owned. Because they're just out there just wild. They're just, oh, what's this? Break into it and steal stuff. It's crazy. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This 5G stuff, why are they doing this? This doesn't make no sense. They just randomly start doing it. And then you're talking about it has to do with the Floyd thing. And then I went on Facebook today and then they said he had a sex tape. I was like, I'm over it. Now we finna be talking about this dead man sex tape. And I'll go to the comments, guess what everybody was saying? DM me it. DM me it. DM me.
Yeah, that's
how social media works.
They're not looking at. Yeah, you get because of social media. It's gonna be like that.
But people act like that in real life. On social media, they do that stuff.
Yeah,
in real
so
life.
it's just like you're gonna, of course, you're gonna get a percentage of people that's not looking at the bigger picture. But you have to overcome that and be a better human being and move past that.
Yeah, but it's hard when you're looking around and there's madness.
Yeah, but them asking for that clip is not madness. So you can just bypass
but
that.
I'm saying this. Even when, even with the coronavirus, madness. Every time you turn something on this phone,
right?
Madness.
Yeah, because it's just what's going on.
But you do have to be selective and you're responsible of what goes into your mind and be like, okay, I'm not looking at that. I'm gonna listen to this good old music. I'm finna go listen to some peaceful stuff.
You guys, yeah, we just want to elaborate on it and get on camera. Because behind camera, we were talking about this. And then Bodak was like, why don't you just put this on camera right now? Turn that camera on and let's get to talking. And I was like, you know what? Alright. Yeah, but anyways, you guys, I'm going to end it off. Or no, let me say this. We are going to end it off right here. And I'm going to have Bodak's links in the description box down below. And if you guys like this talk that we had about what's going on nowadays, and you guys have anything more to say about that we didn't say, please go down in the description box down below and reply and tell us your thoughts about
the coronavirus,
the marches,
the Floyd, police brutality,
all of that. So yeah, well, if you guys want to see any more videos of me, Frenchie, in the Frenchie's world, well, please go down below and like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell button so you guys can be notified at any given time. Peace.